playing, and Karan, stopped the fast break, got a foul. And Kobe walked up. Everyone's clapping like, good foul, good foul, good foul, Karan. That's how he stopped the break. Kobe walked over to him and said, aren't you guarding me? He was like, yeah. He was like, you're going to waste a foul on him? And you have to guard me all night? You're going to eat all 6 of your fouls. And we all thought about it. It was like, oh, yeah, he's right. It was just kind of funny because the way he puts everything, it just makes you feel stupid for everything you did as a basketball player, but that was his advantage. He just put the little mind things into you.
Do you have a favorite Kobe moment, either when you were in person going against him, or maybe you watched, 81 on TV or something like that? Do you have a favorite Kobe moment?
My favorite Kobe moment was when I got drafted by Golden State Warriors, and we're playing the Lakers in Hawaii. And it was the first time, being in California, you hear about, Kobe, but, we couldn't afford tickets. So to finally see him, they just won a championship, and when they called his name, in Hawaii, I was just like, that's really him. And I was so starstruck that I was actually cheering for him and then forgot that I was actually on the team.
What was it like to outduel him that one famous night here at Staples Center?
Start that one over?
So yeah, I'm blanking on the exact date. I'm wondering if you remember the
January 22nd. No.
The night you outdueled him here at Staples. People remember that forever. What was that like?
I know everyone's gonna always remember the day I dropped 60. It was a duo that was started by Luke Walton. Luke Walton always came to me and said, yeah, Kobe's gonna shut you down. And then I always say, you tell Kobe that I'm gonna shoot every time. So we had this bickering thing, but we never said anything to each other. But what's so funny is just everything clicked that night. It's like, the Steph Curry's, Kobe's 81s, Kobe's 63s, Kobe's 50, 50, 60, 60. It's just, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. When everyone talks about my 60, I'm like, he does that every other night. It happened on him, but he does it every other night. I wonder what he was feeling when he hit the 81. Sheesh.
That's awesome. Okay, have some fun with this. I'm going to have you give Kobe a direct message. Be funny, be serious, whatever you want to say. Go ahead and whenever you're ready, look in your camera.
I don't know what to say to the great. I mean, you've done it all. It's just one of those players that, that you just don't want to see leave the game. Who do you watch after this? And I'm hoping, you just sit down for 1 year and come back, and just give us one more. That's what I'm hoping. Just give us one more. If you have to shoot half quarters, that's fine. Just as long as we see Bryant. I'm in high school. I was high school, watched them. I'm older now, and I'm still watching them. It's 20 years. You need to do 20 more. It's one of those things where you're like angry and happy at the same time. But it's like, well, why now? Just not now. Leave us. Who are you leaving us with? Anthony Davis? Who are you leaving us with?
That's awesome.